Welcome to Marketing State of Mind, the podcast where clarity meets visibility. I'm Lynn, strategist and systems whisperer, here to unpack the mindset behind your marketing moves. Whether you're launching, scaling, or starting over, let's find the choices that actually feel like you. Let me paint a familiar picture. You finally get a quiet hour, the coffee's still hot, your inbox is manageable, and instead of thinking, what do I want to build next? You're thinking, oh, what did I forget this time? That constant low-grade panic. That's not a motivation problem. That's a systems problem. So today we're talking about something wildly unsexy and quietly life-changing. Automations and SOPs that don't just exist. They actually get used. And I call this build once, breathe forever. Now, the uncomfortable truth is most automations fail because they were built for a fantasy version of you, the calm you, the disciplined you, the I'll definitely remember to check that dashboard you. That person is a myth. And SOPs, well, half of them are written like IKEA instructions for a spaceship. They're too long, they're rigid, they're divorced from how work actually happens at 3:47 on a Tuesday afternoon. Good systems don't exist to control you. They exist to take pressure off your nervous system. A good automation doesn't say, you must behave perfectly. It says, hey, I've got this part. You go think bigger thoughts. And that's the difference between a system that feels like a cage and one that feels like a hand on your shoulder. Now, where the magic happens, it's one automation that saves you 10 minutes. Big deal, right? Wrong. Because next week, it saves 10 minutes again and again and then again. Now, stack that with one SOP that prevents re-explaining something, one reminder that fires before you forget, or one intake that filters chaos before it hits your brain. Yeah, that's not efficiency. It's compound relief. And compound relief is how people stay in business long enough to enjoy it. So let's be clear about something. If a system requires perfect memory, maybe perfect timing, or let's continue with it, perfect energy, it will die quietly and a little resentfully. Systems that get used are short, forgiving, triggered automatically, and written in human language, not consultant dialect. If future you wouldn't understand it while tired, it's not done. So if you're listening to this thinking, great, but where the heck do I start? Well, you start here at the beginning. What's the thing you explain or fix or chase every single week? That right there, it's your first automation or your first SOP, not because it's big, but because it's annoying enough to matter. Now, I don't believe systems make us less human. I think they give us our humanity back. They create breathing room, and breathing room is where judgment improves, creativity returns, and burnout quietly backs away. So build once and let that system carry the weight for you, and then breathe, because that's not laziness, it's longevity. Thank you for tuning in to Marketing State of Mind.
If this sparks something, hit subscribe and share it with someone navigating visibility too. Want to work together or see how I help vision-driven brands get clear and seen? Head to cyberprarmy.com or connect with me on LinkedIn, Lynn Kolba. Until next time, sit in the clarity and remember, visibility isn't about shouting. It's about saying the right thing in the right state of mind.